Hello, this is Aaron Times. It's been a very, very long time. Welcome back to
Right
Sword
away.
Coast Legends.
I
Now, I
can do
haven't
that.
actually touched this game for a while now, so I have to pull up my journal and see where I'm at right now. Yes, I'm in Act 2, and we have this active quest node here. The next move, Mafro's portal led you back to camp, and sleep led you back to the Nightmare Realm. Yes, I believe I did do that. My last recording, well, the sound was messed up. The voice recording was messed up, but everything else was good. And I spent a long time trying to fix it, and eventually gave up and just uploaded the gameplay without any commentary. Okay, your first task is to find Soronil eyeshadow at the Cutlass and fill him in on what you learned from Mafro's ghost. Alright,
At your service, as you
first things
wish.
first, I noticed that my companions all have these book icons all over them. That means that they have new quests attached to them. Let's start with our dwarf
Hey,
rogue.
we're about to go looking for you. Hoping you might have a moment to chat.
Of course.
I got a letter from an old buddy of mine named Thoradin from back before when I met Liddy. He wants to meet in the Cutlass sometime to catch up, you know. Now, back when I knew him, I wasn't the paragon of politeness and virtue you see before you today. No, I did some things I wasn't proud of.
Yes, this is
And let me put it
Larathar's
this way,
companion
I
quest.
don't think Liddy
Finishing
would
this
like who
quest
I
line
was
will
back
unlock
then. I
Larathar's
know I didn't.
skill tree
This
for
old
character
friend.
creation.
I know he's going to ask a favour, but he saved my life back when it wasn't worth saving. I think I owe it to him to hear him out.
How did Thoradin save your life?
A grand tale of bad decisions and youthful stupidity. When I was just getting started out, I ran into some trouble. I felt like I had something to prove, so I did what anyone in my position would do. I tried to steal from Ship Bareham.
Go on.
Anyway, I broke into their headquarters and I saw this fantastic dagger just lying there, only protected by several locks and an array of poison needle traps. Child's play. So I took it. Later I found out it belonged to High Captain Bareham himself. Silly me. They were ready to skin me alive. But Thoradin had contacts with him Bareham, and he talked my way out of it. So I owe him.
Maybe we could look into it if there's time.
That's all I need to hear. Thanks. I guess I'd best get some sleep. We've got a lot to do.
Any key insights you'd like to
I
share?
will say this. I wouldn't join your guild, even if it weren't pretty much destroyed right now. No upside in dealing with demons.
I'd like to learn more about you.
Oh,
Story time!
right. Where were we? I'm not sure why my mother picked Luskan, but she moved us here thinking we could start all over. Phew, boy, was she wrong. She really did try and make an honest living. She opened a shop using the gold she'd squirreled away over years. She found me an apprenticeship with a local mason, who turned out to be a bit of a thug himself.
Go on.
I was a terrible mason's apprentice, but I turned out to be very good at the thiefly arts. I did all sorts of breaking and entering, mugging, stealing, you name it, though I never killed a man for coin.
I'm listening.
My mother never knew about my real occupation, not even on her deathbed. But when she died, I had a crisis of conscience, I think. Suddenly it felt like what I was doing were an insult to her. She saved my life. And here I was, being more or less the man my father was, likely to die without ever having done a single good thing for anyone. And that's right about the time I met Liddy.
This gal over here, that's
I hadn't
Lydia.
thought about my mother's death in a long time. I think I need to take a moment. Don't be a
I should be
stranger.
going. Alright, Lydia doesn't have a
At
book over
once.
her head. I wonder why. Let's click on her.
What can I do for you?
Do you have any thoughts on our situation?
Mafferel's tale is troubling. If the brothers Dawntreader did indeed cast their lots with a demon, then its power may still be upon you, despite what the ghost suggests. I'd advise caution. I trust you, but we cannot be sure what your nightmares mean, or what power they may hold over you.
I'd like to learn more about
With
you.
apologies, I have opened my past to you. Perhaps as we travel together...
Okay, so she has
there will
nothing
be
more to
to
say. I
share.
need to progress the plot more before she'll talk to me more. Alright, I should be
The
going.
Lady of Dreams go with you.
I'm sure you're the Lady of Dreams in Larathar's and Sornil Eyeshadow's dreams.
Right away.
Alright, let's talk to
I
the
can
other
do that.
dwarf.
I
Jarhild.
was hoping you'd a moment to talk. I'll keep this short. Me mother's in town, and she's looking for me. Usually I just ignore her, but Shivani says she seems pretty bloody upset. I'd appreciate it if we could go talk to her.
Okay. Don't you want to talk to her by yourself?
Ha! Only someone who never met me mother would ask that. Best that we go see what she wants before she takes down the whole bleeding city of Luskan looking for me.
As soon as we get the chance.
You have me thanks. Once we find out what she's on about, me mother'll head back home and we can get back to work.
Do you have any tactical observations to share?
I'm not sure I trust that ghost when he says the guild's free of demonic influence. I suggest we watch each other for anything out of the ordinary.
Oh yeah, I remember. She's also a member of the guild I'm in. Let's click this option. I'd like to learn more about
I'm
you.
done talking for now. Come ask me later.
Okay, sure.
Don't be a stranger.
Goodbye, other dwarf. Alright,
As you
let's talk
wish.
to Hamid here.
Hey, I wondered if I could, bend your ear for a moment. Something came up and I might need your help.
Nice hat. Is something bothering you?
I received a letter from a woman. It's not a big deal. Well, yes, I mean, it could be a big deal. It could make me a big deal. Or something about a deal. You know how I was training with the Harples before they kicked me out? After I, raised some zombies I shouldn't have. Anyway, well, ever since Mafferel passed away, I've been thinking. I need to get back on track with my studies. And as great as it is chasing down demons with you, well, it's not exactly going to get me my big, tall, intimidating tower in the centre of an unforgiving wasteland, is it? That's the sort of thing a wizard needs, if people are going to respect him.
And you know of something that will help you?
Yes, undoubtedly, if you'll assist me in finding it. I received a letter from a woman named Dagatha. Before you ask, neither my mother, sister, or lover. Though, with a name like Dagatha, she's probably really into smart young wizards. Anyway, she said she's working for a book collector in Luskan and that she has a tome I might like to see. Something that could help me develop as a user of magic.
And you trust her?
Well, she sounded really smart in the letter. And why would anyone want to trick me? I'm no one. I mean, unless they were trying to get to you, but really, who'd want to do that? I'll go talk to Agatha, maybe read a book or two, and we're
Oh
done.
boy.
Back to fighting demons and saving the Sword Coast. No harm, no foul. I'd really appreciate it if we can find the time. If not, I guess I'll just cry myself to sleep.
I'll cry myself to sleep tonight. What do you think about our
As
situation?
mentors go, Mafferel was pretty great. I mean, he did sometimes act like he hated me or he thought I was stupid, but I could tell it was all an act. Oh, there was the one time he threatened to pull out my soul and attach it to a doorstop, but I rather deserved it. Ancient Netherese scrying crystals don't come cheap, you know.
I'd like to learn more about
If
you.
you don't mind, I'd rather talk about something else.
Okay, I
Alright,
should be going.
You know where to find me?
And by that I mean we should all be going.
At once.
Alright, we're back in
At
Luskan.
once.
It's time to head back to the
Of
inn.
course.
Where was the inn? Where's the residence? Relona's potions. Ah, here we go. Let's check the inn.
Right away.
Right here.
I can do that. As you wish.
Okay, ooh, lots of books here. Thoradin and
At once.
Shivani, okay.
Good morning, my friends. Oh, your elven companion asked me to tell you that he went for a little stroll this morning. Not to worry.
Really? Do you know where he went?
I'm not sure, to be honest. But I think he may have gone down to the cellar. He sometimes has business to take care of down there.
What kind of business would he have in your cellar?
Well, I certainly wouldn't know. You'd have to ask him.
How do we get into the cellar?
You'll need a key. Luckily, I happen to have one. Take this, go through the kitchen, and then down the stairs. If he's not there, you may have to do some creative searching to find out where he went. Best of luck, travellers.
Of course.
Okay, speak with Sornel beneath the
I can
cutlass.
do that. As you wish.
Oh, let's talk to Thoradin first,
Right
while
away.
we're here.
I can do that.
Well, I'll be blinded, gagged, and hauled off in a sack if it ain't Leretha bloody Gulgrin.
Thoradin, you old pile of dung. I thought I told you never to show yourself in my city again.
Your city? Why, I don't see your name on it anywhere. Eh? Eh?
Inside jokes are the best jokes.
Oh, sorry. Oh, but we go way back. We almost had our own language back then.
Aye, foul language. Glad you brought your new companions. Any friends of Bald Chin's are friends of mine. Listen, you're probably wondering why I wanted to meet up with you.
The question had crossed
Then
my
I'll make it
mind.
fast. I was running a shipment through town when I was jumped by some bandits. They knocked me out and made off with the stuff.
That sounds like the kind of problem you ought to be handling yourself. Making examples of folks, that sort of thing.
Aye, but my client, you see, they gave me a certain amount of time to bring them the goods. It's been... well, I don't have the shipment, and I don't have much time left.
So you want our help to get the shipments
Aye,
back?
that's the long and short. I need your help to scope out the area in the slums where I was attacked. I remember I got one good swipe with my dagger, so if we search, we might find a blood trail. I'm hoping that'll lead us to the bastards that stole my shipment.
And this will make us even.
Oh, friend, you find my shipment and I'll disappear from your life forever.
Can't ask for a better deal than that.
Larthar, I'm not sure this is the best idea.
Of course it's not the best idea, but it's something I've got to do. I owe this man my life.
Alright, we'll help you.
I'll be heading to the slums. If you're serious about helping me, we'll get started when you arrive. Hope to see you there.
Alright, we're gonna smuggle some drugs
Yes. At once.
and help Larthar get out of his debt. More people to talk to. It's these guys. Janstein, Kevkas, the Stalker Bard, and the Unconscious Woman. Hey there. Has Kevkas finally given up? Never! The power of love is relentless, just like this lady's coma. Her condition hasn't worsened, but it hasn't improved either. Let me try my hand, then. Click. I'm out of ideas. I wish I could object, but I can't. Excellent. Then fine, sooner. We need to perform a test before we determine if you are able to awaken our fair lady. I just need to ask a few questions. I want no part of this. Click. First question. What habits of yours have driven past significant others crazy? Let me see. I'm answering for Catnip. So, Catnip is a worshipper of Joaquin. So she'd probably be too busy making money instead of spending time with her SO. Alright, let's click number 1. I spend too much time at work, killing monsters and taking their stuff. A diligent worker, maybe too diligent. How do you feel about spending time alone? I'm comfortable with it. You aren't always worrying about it? What would you do if your significant other talks to another attractive person at the tavern? I wouldn't mind. Honestly, I wouldn't mind. How confident! Do you shake hands with strangers? Only if the other person initiates it. At least you're sometimes polite. Coin is a necessary evil. Wonderful! Yes! Praise Joaquin! It is, isn't it? Finally, how did your last relationship end? I've never been in one. Interesting. Well, that's it, and the results are... It turns out I'm the one... I knew it! I'm the most compatible with her. I can't believe it. What? She's like, what? Excuse me, I was awakened the sleeping damsel. Hey, don't you... As Kevkus leans in, the sleeping woman suddenly awakes and delivers a swift uppercut to Kevkus, breaking his jaw. Sure, you can... Mary, you're awake! Her name is Mary? What a coincidence. Sorry about that, Kevkus. Warrior's reflex, you understand. Kevkus doesn't answer, or, well, he can't answer. He's in a deeper sleep than Mary was. My head is killing me. How long was I out? And why does my mouth taste like dirt? That last part might be the charcoal. Also, you've just been asleep this whole time, like regular sleep? You slept for days. Yeah, I went to the cutlass to, drink. Might have gone overboard. I don't have any more words. I'm sorry we involved you in this. Item added, Alchemist Armor. Oh, thank you. What is that? What armor is that? 50% poison resistance, +1 to wisdoms. It's not really that good. Is it better than Hamet's armor? 10% chance to gain the skin of a gargoyle. No, it's not. It's not better than Hamet's armor, so that's just vendor loot.
How may I serve?
He's out cold.
As you wish.
Alright, we're done here.
At once. Of course.
Alright, let's talk to, Oh, Jarhill isn't here. Let's talk to Jarhill's parents.
Aye, there you are. Taking your sweet time, are you? No rush to go see your poor old mother, that's for sure.
You never change, do you?
Yeah, cell phone.
Why would I, child? I'm just as I need to be.
Come on now, Nisrin. Don't be taking these folks whole day with your gabbing. You've got important things to talk about.
Aye, that I do. I've come here seeking your help, mid-dove. You see, me dear wee children have gone missing. Oh, forgive me. I can't go on.
What me overly dramatic sister is saying is your younger siblings have gone missing, child. She knows you wouldn't be glad to see her, but she needs your help. And the help of your friends there.
Jarhill, your mother is simply precious.
Right. She shares many other characteristics with certain stones as well.
You two don't seem to get along very
Mother
well.
and I never did see eye to eye. She always wanted me to be someone I'm not.
Oh, I only wanted the best for you, lass. I wanted you to be happy, find a husband and fill your house with children. But you insisted on this life of wandering the land looking for trouble. Who ever heard of a stone forge leaving home to fight battle?
Jarhill is one of the finest warriors I've ever known.
Aye, good, isn't it? But where's that get her family? Especially with her brother and sister gone. Tell me that, will you?
Tell me about the missing
They
siblings.
came here to Luskan, hoping they could start themselves a trading business. You know, shipping stone-forged weapons and armour here, sending goods from Waterdeep and Icewind Dale back home to Mirabar.
Those two, always looking for new opportunities to help the family. Not running away from home to find adventure.
Is this making anyone else uncomfortable?
Makes me homesick. Haven't heard a good dwarven for quite some time.
They had rented a room here in town. We came out to visit them, and when we went by their place, they were gone.
My babes. Gone. How can the family carry on?
Someone's not having any trouble carrying on.
Don't bloody encourage her. You're putting chum in the waters.
Here, I'll mark your map. Maybe you can find something at the room that might point you in a direction.
Jarhill, we can handle this ourselves if you and your mother wish to catch up.
No! Oh, I mean... I couldn't let you be doing that for me.
No!
It's me brother and sister that need finding. I'll be going with you. I'll be going with you.
When you find them, tell them their mother misses them terribly, won't you? At your service.
Alright, we have another quest.
As you
Oh.
wish, at once.
Oh, this guy lit up. Interesting. Word on the street is that you made it through Mafrel's lair. Impressive. Adric pulls out a bright red gem with a black marking. Okay. By chance, did you come across anything resembling this? Perhaps. What's it to you? This gem is only one of several fashioned in this style, and while it has little use on its own, it is my belief that by collecting more of them, I can unlock their latent power. I am being honest with you, they are quite valuable. I will pay well for any you bring me. Okay, hand over a marked ruby. Yep, that's a good find right there. Hopefully the first of many. Need anything else? Let me see what you have. Shopping! Bolter of Cold. Nope. What is this? 4% chance on one hit to cast Blur. My cloak is much better. I need it for the money. Larthar doesn't have a cloak, so I might get it for him. Helmet of Appeal. +1 Charisma. What helmet do I have? Nope, I'm not getting that. Band of Focus. 10% cooldown reduction. So now we're entering into higher cooldown reductions. It's no longer just 8%, but 10% now. Valentine Gloves. No, he doesn't really have anything worth getting. I guess I can sell my stuff. I'm gonna hang on to this in case I can stack my cooldown reductions to 0%. I mean to 100%, which will make my abilities at will. Ring of Protection. That looks good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Sash of Debris. Let's sell that. None of these are really useful. Let's see, highest value. Yeah, let's sell all of these. Yeah, sell all of them. Alright, we're done.
What is it you require?
He still has a book over him. Okay, guess that's a bug. Lower us, go bother someone else, okay? Sure.
Right away.
Alright, let's head to the cellar, past the kitchen.
once.
There we go. Cellar. Foley! Just sell me a drink. I already know I had to rescue your previous bartender.
Of course.
Okay, we don't have anything
Right
here.
away.
I could really use a break from this
I
crowd.
can do that,
Okay.
as you wish.
Alright, let's enter the cellar. Ooh, he's talking to someone. Is that a drow? Ominous foreshadowing.
What a wonderful morning. So peaceful, so productive.
We got the information from Mafaril's ghost. The Burning Dawn's founders fell prey to a demon named Belafos. We're thinking that's where the dreams are coming from.
I've heard that demon's name spoken before. If Belafos is the source of your nightmares, then I'm afraid you might have to say farewell to the concept of a good night's sleep.
Our guild was founded to search for the moon tear. Maybe the relic could help?
The moon tear is a relic of the elven goddess of the moon, who is also called the Lady of Dreams. If we could find it, I'm certain Zehanine's power could cure you of your nightmares.
No. It's rumored to be a relic of Sehanine. And even if it is, it's been lost for decades. It could have been cursed or drained of its power, or simply decayed by the passage of time.
Zehanine's power is great. The moon tear survives, and we will find it.
Still, it's the best option we have. And it conveniently ties your fates together. You need the stone to cure your minds, and Lydia seeks to return it to her order's care.
Do you think the Gilded Eye is hunting us because of Belafos?
Makes sense to me. If they think your guild has been dealing with demons, they'd find that reason enough.
Really? This brutally without a stitch of bloody evidence?
Maybe they think they have evidence. Or that they're an order of overzealous, bloodthirsty marauders in knight's clothing. Either way, I can see it.
What do you know about Belafos?
Not much, I'm afraid. Just that Belafos the Mad is a Baelor, and a general in the army of Demogorgon, Prince of Demons. He is said to make his home on the 88th level of the Abyss, called the Gaping Maw. For reasons that should be
88th layer,
obvious.
you mean, not level.
Whoa! Does he have a birthmark on his left buttock? Because I might have gone to school with that guy.
Demons don't usually make pacts with mortals. That is more in the realm of devils, and they're even less likely to keep their word. It doesn't make sense that he'd make a bargain with your founders, but if he did, I can understand his bond going beyond the founders' deaths.
So, what's the next step?
Funny you should ask. I just finished speaking with a friend of mine, who brought me a bit of good news. Another member of your guild seems to have survived the Gilded Eye attacks.
Really? Who?
My contact wouldn't say. You only get the information you pay for, it turns out. My friend tells me that one of the Gilded Eye's knights defected from the Order. She fled to Luskan and has been trying to contact members of your guild. I figured we might want to find out what she knows.
Let me guess, she sold up in one of 3 locations, and we have to figure out which
Don't
one.
be ridiculous.
Yeah, that seems really far-fetched to me.
Let's go. I have a few
What
more
would you like to
questions.
know?
Were you surprised to hear of Bastro's death?
It's not difficult to believe, but it is troubling. Mafaril was a great wizard, but a powerful man makes powerful enemies.
Who was that drow you were speaking
Just
with?
as I am your contact here in Luskan, there are people I seek out to get my information. I trust you'll respect my privacy and not further question me on this issue.
Thank you for the help.
Good luck to you.
Okay, I guess I won't be able to ask him more questions then.
By your leave.
We have a lot of quests banked in the quest log. See, completed. These are all completed. Active, the next move. Okay, okay. Hiding out in the ransacked guild hall in the Luskan streets. It would simply be another room. Alright, this is our main quest. We need to go back to the guild house. Companion quests. Hamet hears a Harfell. Dr. Seuss pun. Okay, book cash. And this is Jarhill's personal quest. Just going to the place they rented and searching for clues to their disappearance. Okay, they have a house in the market district. Pulled back in. Thoradin. Meet Thoradin in the slums and track down the attackers. Okay. High road, all completed. City gates, all completed. Sewers. What's this? Not dead yet. Ah, yes, this is the Dead Rats quest. The guys I poisoned for our buddy Birkins. Active. Free the bartender. I remember this quest. We won't be freeing him for a very long time. Trader's Fate in Luskan. Okay. Okay, that's a side quest. Marked rubies. Fine specimen. Okay, marked rubies, this is something we get from various side quests. They're just lying around in hidden places all over the game. A fine specimen. Okay, noxious chasm outside of Luskan. Did I already do this? I think I already did this, but I'm not sure. Rare vintage, that's the Vintner's Keep. Gilded Eye Chapter House. You found the Burning Dawn's logbook, but numerous pages were missing. You suspect the Gilded Eye stole the pages during... Okay. Finding the logs will give you... I think this is tied to the Act 2 main quest, Next Move, where we have to find the Gilded Eye headquarters. Alright, Mercenaries Cave, all completed. Okay, so I think I know what to do now. I'm gonna do a few side quests before tackling this Act 2 main quest. And I guess I'm gonna do that next time I play Sword Coast Dungeons. So far, this has been a fun and relaxing breather episode. No fights, just getting quests and learning more about the story. Oh well. Anyway, this has been Aaron Times playing Sword Coast Dungeons. Goodbye.